Welcome to Adda 24/7 channel where we post free videos daily on different subjects to help you prepare well in your exams like IBPS PO, IBPS clerk, SBI PO, etc. My name is Mahipal Singh. Today I'll teach you mathematics and my topic will be time, speed, distance. When we talk about time, speed, distance, there is only one formula that comes into our mind, that is distance is equal to speed into time. So distance is equal to speed into time. So this is the one formula which we are using throughout the chapter to calculate distance, speed and time. Now let's see some properties based on this formula. First one is, when we take distance as constant, in this property we are taking distance as constant. So whenever we are taking distance as constant, let us suppose 200 is the distance, and if I travel this distance with 100 km/h speed, then I'll take 2 hours. If I take 200 again the same distance, and if I travel this distance with 50 km/h speed, then I'll take 4 hours. So in two different cases we are seeing अगर मेरा स्पीड 100 km/h होता है तो आई एम टेकिंग 2 hours. If my speed is 50 km/h, then I am taking 4 hours. तो जैसे ही हमने स्पीड को हाफ किया, we are taking double the time. So we can conclude from this part that speed is inversely proportional to time, or we can say that time is inversely proportional to speed. Let S1 be the speed which is inversely proportional to time t1 in first case, and S2 be the another speed which is inversely proportional to time t2 in second case. If I combine both these cases, then I'll get a relation that is S1 upon S2 is equal to T2 upon T1. And again, if I cross multiply this part, then S1 into T1 is equal to S2 into T2. So this is the final relation which we are getting whenever we are taking distance as constant. Let's see another property, that is if I take time as constant. Let us suppose D1 is the distance traveled with S1 speed in time t. This is the first case. Now D2 is the distance traveled with S2 speed in again time t. That is the second case. So we are taking time as constant. So in both the cases my time is constant, that is t. So right hand side of the both the equation is equal. Now we can equate D1 upon S1 is equal to D2 upon S2. So this is the relation which we can derive when time is constant. After seeing the properties based on whenever we are taking distance as constant or time as constant, we need to understand that this part is not given directly in the questions that time is constant or speed is constant. We need to understand that part automatically by reading the questions carefully. Till now we have seen two concepts based on the formula, that is distance is equal to speed into time. First one was when we have taken distance as constant, in which we have got the relation that is S1 upon S2 is equal to T2 upon T1. In second part, that is when we have taken time as constant, in which we have got D1 upon S1 is equal to D2 upon S2. Now let's do some examples based on these concepts. So first question is, Ram covers a certain distance with 50 km/h speed in 6 hours. What would be his speed in km/h if he wants to cover the same distance in 4 hours? So while reading the question, we can say that here distance is constant. So whenever distance is constant, we use S1 upon S2 is equal to T2 upon T1. Cross multiply, then we will get S1 into T1 is equal to S2 into T2. Now S1 and T1 is given in the question and even T2 is given. We need to find out S2 only. So what is S1? S1 is 50, T1 is 6 and S2 we need to find out and T2 given is 4. So we can easily find out S2. 50 into 6 divided by 4, 2 times, 3 times, this will be cut by 2, 25 times, then we will get 75 km per hour. So 75 km per hour will be the speed if we want to cover that same distance in 4 hours only. So by using distance as constant, we can use this formula. We can solve easily this question. Now question number 2. Syam covers 720 km with a speed of 80 km per hour. How much distance he will cover with a speed of 120 km per hour in the same time in which he covers 720 kilometers? After reading the question, we can assume here time is constant. So whenever time is constant, we use d1 upon s1 is equal to d2 upon s2. We need to find out d2. So d1 is given 720. Speed was 80 km. We need to find out d2. s2 is given 120. So 0 से 0 cancel हो गया. 8 से this will cut 9 times. Now d2 will be 9 into 120. This will give you 1080 km. So here we have seen when time was constant, we have taken d1 upon s1 is equal to d2 upon s2. By using this formula, we can solve easily this question. Now question number 3. Sahid covers a certain distance by car in 6 hours. If he cover the same distance by bus, he takes 8 hours. Find the ratio of the speed of the car to that of bus. So now, after reading the question, we can say that the distance covered is same. So whenever distance is same, we are using S1 upon S2 is equal to T2 upon T1. That means we can write the speed of the car upon speed of the bus will always be equal to time taken by bus to time taken by car. Now, here time taken by bus and time taken by car is given. So we can write the part. So time taken by bus is 8 hours and time taken by the car is 6 hours. So time taken by bus is 8 hours and time taken by car is 6. Cut by 2, this will come 4 by 3. So speed of the car to that of speed of the bus will come 4 by 3. This is our final answer. Now question number 4. When Ravi goes to career power coaching from home with 20 km per hour speed, he reaches late by 10 minutes. When he goes with 25 km per hour speed, he reaches early by 5 minutes. Then find the distance between his home and career power. So after reading the question, we can determine that in this part distance is constant. So let distance be d. If this distance is covered by 20 km per hour speed, let us suppose t1 is the time. And if the same distance is covered by 25 km per hour speed, then t2 is the time taken. Now, in this part, it is given that in first he reaches late by 10 minutes. In second case, he reaches early by 5 minutes. That means the difference between T1 and T2 must be 15 minutes. ये ऐसा ही है जैसे आप पहली बार एग्जाम में 10 नंबर से फेल होते हैं, फिर 5 नंबर से पास होते हैं, then the difference between both the marks you got in both exams will be 15 marks. So here T1 and T2. So difference between T1 and T2 must be 15 minutes. As our speed is given in kilometer per hour, so we have to take this difference in hours. So d upon 20 minus d upon 25 is equal to 15. To make it this part in hours, we have to divide this part by 60. so this will cut 1/4. If I take LCM, LCM will be 100, so this will be 5D minus 4D is equal to 1/4. 4 से ये आपका 25 टाइम्स कट हो जाएगा, तो D will be 25 किलोमीटर. So distance is 25 kilometer from his home to Career Park. Let's see another way to solve this question. As we know that after reading question we came to know that distance is constant. So whenever distance was constant, we were using the relation that is S1 upon S2 that is equal to T2 upon T1. Here S1 was given 20 km per hour and S2 is given 25 km per hour. So we can say this is 20 and this is 25. इसको 5 से कट किया 4 टाइम्स, इसको 5 से कट किया 5 टाइम्स. So we are getting T2 upon T1 that is equal to 4/5. Now we get the ratio of the both the times T2 and T1. इसको अगर आप 4 पॉइंट मानते हैं, इसको अगर 5 पॉइंट मानते हैं, तो इन दोनों के बीच का जो डिफरेंस है वो 1 पॉइंट का है. और एक्चुअल में जो डिफरेंस दे रखा है दोनों टाइम में दैट इज ऑफ 15 मिनट. तो वी कैन से दैट 1 पॉइंट इज रिप्रेजेंटिंग 15 मिनट. तो आई कैन राइट कि 1 पॉइंट इज इक्वल टू 15 मिनट. So T2 is equal to the 4 point. So T2 will be 4 times of 15 minute that is 60 minute. And T1 will be 5 times of 15 minute that will be 75 minute. Now अब हमारे पास स्पीड भी है, टाइम भी है. तो by using any of the case we can find out the distance of his home and office. So if I take S2, तो distance will be 25 into 60 and 60 is in the minute format. So this must be in hours because speed is given in kilometer per hour. So this will be divided by 60. So this will give you 1. So distance will be 25 kilometer. Now अब आप ये देख रहे हैं कि इस रिलेशन को यूज करने से ये वाला पार्ट आपका ओरली कैलकुलेट हो रहा था. अब ओरली कैलकुलेट अगर ये स्पीड भी आपको मालूम चल जाए और टाइम भी आपको ओरली मिल जाए तो यू कैन कैलकुलेट फास्ट बाय यूजिंग दिस मेथड. नाउ क्वेश्चन नंबर 5. व्हेन राम इंक्रीजेज हिज स्पीड बाय 10 km per hour, he reached his office in 4 hours from home. If he decreases his speed by 5 km per hour, he reached his office in 5 hours from home. Find the distance of his home and office. So here we are given he is moving from his home to office only. So here distance is constant. So whenever distance is constant, we can say that S1 upon S2 is equal to T2 upon T1. So S1 upon S2 is equal to T2 upon T1. So S1 is the increased speed and S2 is the decreased speed. तो decreased speed से time ज़्यादा लगेगा that is T2. And in increased speed से time कम लगेगा that is T1. So here T2 and T1 both are given. So T2 is 5 hours and T1 is 4 hours. So we are indirectly getting the ratio of speeds that is 5/4. Now S1 स्पीड जो ओरिजिनल स्पीड से 10 किलोमीटर बढ़ा के आया था, ओरिजिनल स्पीड से 5 किलोमीटर कम किया तो S2 निकल के आया. तो दोनों की स्पीड का जो डिफरेंस है वो दे रखा है आपको 15 किलोमीटर पर आवर. डिफरेंस ऑफ द स्पीड्स. सो इफ द रेशियो ऑफ द स्पीड्स इज गिवन एंड देयर डिफरेंस इज गिवन, सो इफ आई अज्यूम कि S1 इज द 5 पॉइंट and S2 is 4 point, तो what is the difference between the speed? That is of 1 point. and 1 point किसको represent कर रहा है? 15 किलोमीटर पर आवर स्पीड को. तो अगर 1 point 15 किलोमीटर पर आवर स्पीड के बराबर है तो S1 आपका आ जाएगा 5 times of 15 that is 75 किलोमीटर पर आवर and S2 will come 15 into 4 that is 60 किलोमीटर पर आवर. अब स्पीड निकालने के बाद आपको ये देखना पड़ेगा कि किस स्पीड के लिए कितना टाइम लगा, तो डेफिनेटली ये जो ज़्यादा स्पीड रही होगी उसके लिए कम टाइम लगा होगा, दैट इज़ 4 आवर्स। जो कम स्पीड है, जो 60 किलोमीटर वाली स्पीड है, उससे डेफिनेटली ज़्यादा टाइम लगा होगा, दैट इज़ 5 आवर्स। तो वी कैन फाइंड आउट द डिस्टेंस कि अगर ये वाला केस लिया जाए कि S2 स्पीड से कवर किया जाए तो आपको 5 घंटे लगे होंगे, S1 स्पीड से कवर किया जाए तो आपको 4 घंटे लगे होंगे। तो किसी भी एक केस को यूज़ करके आप डिस्टेंस फाइंड आउट कर सकते हैं। तो डिस्टेंस विल बी either 75 into 4 or 60 into 5. Both will give you the same answer, that is 300 kilometer. Now question number 6. Two trains are moving in opposite direction from Delhi to Pune with 100 km per hour and 85 km per hour speeds at the same time respectively. When these two trains meet in between Delhi and Pune, it is found that one train has covered 120 km more distance than the other. Find the distance between Delhi and Pune. So in the question it is given that two trains are moving in opposite direction from Delhi and Pune with the speed given for this part is 100 km per hour and speed given here is 85 km per hour. Now it is given that when they meet in between Delhi and Pune, let us suppose this is the point where these two trains are meeting in between Delhi and Pune. So it is found that one train has covered 120 km more distance. तो आप अज्यूम करिए कि जिस ट्रेन का स्पीड ज़्यादा होगा वही ट्रेन ज़्यादा डिस्टेंस कवर करेगी। दैट मीन्स दिस ट्रेन हैज़ कवर्ड 120 किलोमीटर मोर डिस्टेंस। अब ये भी गिवन है क्वेश्चन में कि बोथ द ट्रेन्स आर स्टार्टिंग एट द सेम टाइम। तो इस ट्रेन को दिल्ली से यहाँ तक आने में जितना टाइम लगा होगा तो इस ट्रेन को भी यहाँ से यहाँ तक आने में उतना ही टाइम लगा होगा। नाउ वी कैन से दैट time is constant in both the cases. Whenever time is constant, we know d1 upon s1 is equal to d2 upon s2. So this is the relation which we have derived when we have taken time as constant. Now what is d1 and d2? Let us assume this is the distance x. So this distance will be x plus 120. Because this train has covered 120 किलोमीटर more distance. So d1 का वैल्यू मिल गया आपको, d2 का वैल्यू मिल गया, s1 s2 दे रखा है, तो we can find out the value of x easily. So x plus 120 upon 100 is equal to x upon 85. ये 5 से आपका 20 बार कटा, ये 5 से आपका 17 बार. So cross multiply this part. तो क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई करने के बाद आपके पास आएगा 17x प्लस 0. दिस इज 17 2 ज़ा 34. दिस विल गिव यू 4, 3 कैरी फॉरवर्ड 17, सो 2040 एंड दिस इज इक्वल टू 20x. सो व्हेन आई 20x जब इधर आएगा तो दिस विल कम 3x इज इक्वल टू 2040. दिस विल गिव यू द वैल्यू ऑफ माइनस से माइनस कैंसिल आउट हो जाएगा. x की वैल्यू आ जाएगी आपके पास 240 अपॉन 3. दिस विल गिव यू 680. सो x इज द डिस्टेंस, दैट इज 680 किलोमीटर इज द डिस्टेंस फ्रॉम हेयर टू दिस पॉइंट. और इस वाले पार्ट की जब वैल्यू कैलकुलेट करेंगे आप तो इसमें 120 और ऐड करना पड़ेगा. तो 120 और ऐड किया जाएगा तो दिस विल कम 680 प्लस 120. दिस विल गिव यू 800 एंड दिस पार्ट केम एज 680. तो जब आपसे दिल्ली और पुणे के बीच का डिस्टेंस पूछा गया है तो दोनों को आप ऐड करके लिखेंगे. ऐड करेंगे तो दिस विल गिव यू 1480 किलोमीटर. सो बाय यूजिंग द part when time was constant, then this was the part we have derived. इसको यूज करके आप इस क्वेश्चन को आसानी से सॉल्व कर सकते थे. Here it is given this train is going with 100 km per hour speed. Here this train is going with 85 km per hour speed. तो हर एक घंटे में जिसका स्पीड ज़्यादा है वो 15 किलोमीटर ज़्यादा कवर करता है. तो this train is covering 15 किलोमीटर डिस्टेंस मोर पर आवर, हर एक घंटे में 15 किलोमीटर ज़्यादा जा रहा है। अब यहाँ पर क्वेश्चन में बोला गया था कि इट इज़ फाउंड दैट वन ट्रेन हैज़ कवर्ड 120 किलोमीटर मोर देन दी अदर, दैट मीन्स 100 किलोमीटर की जिसकी स्पीड है उसी ने 120 किलोमीटर ज़्यादा कवर किया होगा। हर एक घंटे में वो 15 किलोमीटर ज़्यादा कवर करती है, तो 120 किलोमीटर ज़्यादा कवर करने में उसे कितने आवर्स लगे होंगे। तो टोटल डिस्टेंस जो इसने ज़्यादा कवर किया और हर एक घंटे में ज़्यादा कवर कितना करती है, तो आप ये निकाल लेंगे कि 8 आवर्स में ये मीट हुए होंगे। तो 8 घंटे में ये ट्रेन ने कितना कवर किया होगा यहाँ तक, तो इसकी स्पीड थी 85 × 8 और 8 घंटे तक ही ये ट्रेन यहाँ से यहाँ तक चली, तो 8 घंटे में इसने कवर किया होगा 100 × 8। तो यही आपको कैलकुलेट करना था दिल्ली और पुणे के बीच का डिस्टेंस। तो यहाँ से यहाँ तक आपका डिस्टेंस आ रहा है 800 प्लस यहाँ से यहाँ तक डिस्टेंस आ रहा है आपका 680, तो दिस विल बी इक्वल टू 1480 किलोमीटर। तो अगर ये वाला अंडरस्टैंडिंग आपका अगर डायरेक्टली होता तो दिस क्वेश्चन कैन बी सॉल्व्ड ओरली। सो फ्रेंड्स, टुडे वी लर्न सम कॉन्सेप्ट based on the time speed distance. For more videos, do subscribe and like our YouTube channel, that is Adda 24/7. See you soon. Thank you.
You can watch all our videos and more on your smartphone. All you need to do is download the Adda 247 app from Google Play Store. This app is the #1 trending educational app in India and is also our official app for bankersadda.com and sscadda.com. You can visit our website bankersadda.com, hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel and like our Facebook page for the latest updates. We look forward to your views and comments.